We write songs about movies, and this week we've written songs about The Conjuring. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and possess that bell icon. This is the Royds Review Podcast. Hello, and welcome to the Royds Review Podcast. I'm Rob.
And I'm Andy. I'm a ghost.
I gathered that.
I'm a spirit.
I'm scared because I can't see anything. I thought I was on the podcast with John Cena because I can't see anything.
Wow. I hit my hat.
Yeah, I heard. I was wondering if it was the hat or the microphone because I heard it.
Nope. Just a big old idiot.
There was also the possibility that it was your schnoz you hit.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying you might have hit your schnoz.
I got a little nose and little ears.
I have big freaking ears.
Bobby.
But I have a little nose.
Yeah.
You know what else?
You got a little nose?
You know what else is little?
Bobby?
My IQ.
That checks.
Doctor said it was the lowest IQ they had seen since 1942.
Who?
I just wanted to rhyme. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
I'm rhyming. We're off track because we're talking about little parts.
Already.
We're talking about The Conjuring. Andy, have you ever seen this thing?
I had.
Really?
Yeah.
I had never seen this before.
I gotta say, I saw it, and the first time I was like, I was like,
Conjure this.
Yeah, that's what I said. Conjure this. Conjure you. But,
hey,
yeah,
why don't you conjure up a good movie over here?
Hey, no, this time I was like, you know what? Actually, this makes a little more sense than I thought it did the first time. Because there is a lot going on in this movie.
There is a lot going on, and the fact that there are 5 daughters in one family was throwing me off for a while.
Yeah, and also, like, none of them are, like, characters.
No.
They're just, like, there.
Yeah, and they all look similar, which makes sense. They're sisters, but...
But, like, at a certain point, it's like, just people getting spooked. I have no connection to these people. I don't care if they die or make it out. I don't care.
Which...
You know?
It made it even more confusing later on when they wind up showing the demonologist's daughter, and I'm going, wait, which daughter is this?
Right, yeah. But that's the Warren's daughter.
That is true.
We'll get to that. Robbie, what year did this movie come out?
This came out in the year of our Megazord, 2013.
Wow, I was just a little boy.
That's not true. We were both in our 20s.
Both in our 20s. This is James Wan, I believe, right?
Yep, this is directed by James Wan, written by Chad and Carrie Hayes, and starring Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga.
Yeah, so...
King Orm,
previous episode, Aquaman, check it out. Also, The Departed.
Yep, previous episode. Check it out.
Check it out. So, it is, like, a well-known fact that the Warrens, they're real. They were real. Well-known to be... frauds.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, you mean these people who talk to demons aren't on the level?
Robbie, believe it or not, no.
You know what? I refuse to even talk about this movie then.
All right, man. Now, I gotta ask you, you Robbie is defiant. You self-proclaimed spook easy when it comes to movies.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Did this movie spook you?
Scared the hell out of me.
I thought it would.
Andy, I didn't sleep for like 2 nights.
Dang.
And what was funny is I found the beginning of this movie very scary. Genuinely. When we see like the demon and the hands clapping, legitimately scary stuff. I think this is very tense, And then I think it kind of ruins its own scariness when it becomes an episode of Ghost Adventures.
I think there's some stuff in this that works and some that doesn't. It is packed to the brim.
Yeah.
This movie, I mean, honestly, the pacing is like out of this world great because it's just like, see, it's just like it never stops. It is unrelenting.
Unfortunately, I have to keep pausing it going, what is going on? Who is that?
Right. So that was my issue the first time. Upon a second viewing, everything that I thought didn't make any sense made sense. It's all pretty well connected. But you know, we'll get into it.
Now, the first time you saw it, did you see this in theaters? I don't know if we went over that.
No, I saw it in my home.
Okay. No, I saw it in a bowling alley.
Yeah. I couldn't hear anything.
That's why it didn't make sense, Andy.
That's true. I didn't even think about that.
The year is 1968. We see three roommates talking to demonologists, and they apparently welcomed the spirit of a little girl to inhabit a doll so that she could be alive. This is the first time I'm pausing this movie. I'm looking right at Laura and saying, why don't you tell me what's going on here?
Yeah, I mean, The Conjuring, I think it's one of the only successful cinematic universes outside of, like, Marvel.
Yeah.
And arguably DC. But, like, I feel like they did a pretty good job. It is annoying that the first thing you show is something that's not really that relevant to this movie.
I don't mind it so much as we're establishing who the Warrens are as demonologists.
Yeah.
This story was so, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't understand how these things work, possessions and anything like this. So when I first saw this, I thought this was like a Pinocchio situation where they were inviting the spirit of a little girl to take over this doll, and the doll would then be like walking around and stuff. I wish I was a real girl.
Well, evidently she does walk around.
No, she doesn't.
When you're not looking.
No, because they established that's not what's happening.
Oh, it's not.
No, the doll's not walking around. The demon.
Oh, that's right.
Is moving the doll.
Right. Okay.
You know, because we see the Warrens tell these roommates that there is no Annabelle. And this is very funny because while the roommates are talking, there's just one guy. I don't know if he's a roommate or just a boyfriend who just sits there very quietly. And I get the sense that before this, he kept saying, there's no such thing as hauntings. There's no such thing as hauntings. And now he saw it and he's like, all right, yeah, I'm really stupid. I'm really dumb guy, okay. But it's like, no, dude, I don't blame you for not thinking that there's no haunting. This is a doll.
Yeah. I mean, this first part, I don't know. Dolls don't scare me. I don't know.
It's also objectively stupid to be like, oh, hello, spirit of a girl. Do you want to live in this doll?
Right. And also, like, I know I just said I'm not afraid of dolls. But, like, that doll is objectively, like, unsettling, right?
Yeah.
Why are you just keeping that around? Come on.
This is, of course, we're talking about Annabelle the doll.
Yes.
I don't know if you said that yet. Yeah.
If you, like, bring any, not even like a girl, like a friend, you're like, hey, yeah, this is my house. Oh, this is a weird haunted doll. Like, I'm out. I'm out.
Gone.
Yeah. Same with, like, I don't truly believe in any of this stuff, but I'm also never going to test it. Like, my wife's like, oh, we should get a Ouija board. Like, I'm like, no. And she's like, what, are you scared? I'm like, again, I don't believe in any of this, but why chance it?
It's like that meme or the comic you've seen online of the two boxers, and as they go, one guy goes, Kame! Yeah. And the guy quits, and he goes, I don't think he could do it, but I wasn't going to wait to find out if he could.
I'm not taking that chance, man.
You know, just in case. And no, I'm totally with you on that. Like, I do kind of believe in it, mainly because I am easily spooked.
Boo!
Like, Ah!
We got him.
Yeah, you. I need to change. Hang on.
Oh boy.
And we're back. So, I am easily.
Oh wait, hold on. Now I need to change.
Why?
All right, hold on. We'll be right back. All right, I'm back.
All right, cool. I don't understand why you needed to change though.
I just have accidents.
Oh, okay. You're not house trained yet.
No, it's been rough for me, Robbie.
No, I get it. I totally understand. I do kind of believe in this stuff. Like, I believe in spirits. I do. I believe in the supernatural to an extent, but I don't necessarily believe in possessions.
Yeah. I don't know if it's because I've seen a lot of possession movies and I like the concept. I like the concept of possessions. I don't think they're real, but I like the concept.
I also think it gets weird, and we get into it with this movie, when, hey, don't worry, Christian symbolism, that'll scare away the demons.
Yeah, well, this movie is operating on the objective truth that God and the devil exist.
Right.
And it's like, well, doesn't that change everything? Doesn't that like
It's also like, and it's not just God and the devil, but it's also the Christian representation of God and the devil.
Yeah.
Which right away always makes me kind of go,
yeah.
Okay, like, I can believe in spirits, you know, but like, once you start getting into this, the Christian, or it could be any religion, once it's any specific religion, I'm like, all right, I don't know if I necessarily buy this.
Same.
Because you're just kind of
it needs to be vague. It needs to.
It really does, you know, it works a lot better when, you know, you could say demon, like, objectively, because, like, that's just the wording that we've grown up with.
Yeah.
You know, so I have no problems with words like demon, but it's when you start breaking out, like, the crosses and the holy water, it's like, all right. You know, we never see movies with Muslim or Jewish ghosts.
There is one with the Jewish ghosts. The Babadook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
There's probably some with Email in.
How
Are you
stupid
a Muslim
am I?
ghost?
No.
But yeah, first scene, Annabelle doesn't scare me. I don't know. I was kind of like, where's this movie about Annabelle? And it's not.
It's not. I thought it was at first. I was like, oh, okay, this is an Annabelle movie. It isn't. It's not at all. She comes back later, but
yeah, but it's just like, it's a cameo essentially.
Yeah.
And they make several Annabelle movies,
Which is crazy.
Yeah, people love this Annabelle doll. But have you ever seen the real Annabelle doll?
No.
Looks nothing like that.
I've seen Robert the doll.
Yes, he's
It's
spooky.
me.
Oh my god! Wow, can you imagine? I've been talking to a doll this whole time, like for 170 something episodes. Like it's just silence, and then I'm like, and I'm Andy. The Annabelle doll, it looks like a Raggedy Ann doll.
This one or the real one?
No, the real one.
Okay.
Like, it has like very little detail. It's just like a.
Well, they needed to spook it up for the movie, I guess.
Yeah, they did.
The Warrens are also like teaching a class or something on demonology. And then we see a quick scroll about Ed and Lorraine Warren's career, and this is based on a true story.
Yeah, you guys made this up.
Yeah. Yeah. We're in Harrisville, Rhode Island. This is now 3 years later, so we just get a 3-year time jump. So, all right.
It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant to everything.
I kept waiting for Annabelle to be in this house. Not the case, but okay.
And she's 3 years older.
She's taller.
Yeah, she's like, I'm going to high school now.
We see a family arriving home. It's their new house. This is the Perrons, I believe, is their last name. Their little doggy, Sadie, doesn't want to enter the home.
So, Robbie, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If you were entering a new home and your dog was like, nope, you going in there?
Yeah. At least at first, you know, if the dog is consistent with it, I'm getting out of there.
Sadie's pretty consistent with it. Is that the dog's name?
Yeah. Well, like...
Sexy Sadie.
yeah.
Ooh.
But, if the dog, like, at first, I'm like, oh, maybe the dog's just afraid of this new house. All right, whatever. It's a new place for them, fine. If they keep doing it into the night, it's like, something's up. Like, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah. Also, you guys have too many kids.
They have 5.
There's
5
like 48
daughters.
people in this house.
Yeah. This dad, Roger, that's Ron Livingston, he was just trying for a boy.
Yes, he was.
One of the little girls finds a weird music box. I guarantee that is possessed or haunted or whatever.
Sure does.
The girls play this weird clap game. It's like blindfolded hide and seek.
Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool little game.
It's also perfect for a horror movie.
Perfect.
One of the little girls slams the other into the ward and a board falls out and they find a cellar that they didn't know about. And then the dad does something incredibly stupid and just explores it with a match.
Yeah. I mean, I did like how they were, like, he's like, oh, look at all this storage we have. You know, like, it's not, like, they're not going in being like, this house is spooky. When this house is pretty darn spooky.
If you find a hidden cellar that you didn't know about, there's problems. There's something in that cellar you don't want to find.
I'll tell you is what. It's a demon.
A demon, a body. Something.
There's something. There's a piano.
There's a piano. That's pretty cool.
A big spooky piano.
Yeah, but you can make some money off that. You can sell that baby.
Yeah, that's true.
Clean it up, tune it. You got a nice sale. Or you make your daughters take piano lessons.
You put that in a pot of water, you got a stew going.
You got a stew going, baby. A piano stew. Love it. That night, the dog Sadie is still freaking out, and I'm going, I hate this. I hate this.
Yeah. That, like, I would... If my dog is like, brother, you gotta get out of there. I ain't going in there. You gotta get out. I would be like, you know what? Let's I don't know. Let's get somebody to cleanse this place.
You gotta go.
Get some crystals, shove them in our butts or whatever you do.
That works too.
Yeah.
But you gotta get out of there. Get out of there. One of the little girls goes out looking for Sadie, and we see all the clocks stopped at 3:07 last night. They find Sadie dead. Here's a problem I have with this movie. Spoiler alert, this is the only death in the entire movie.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a problem I have with this movie. One of these parents gotta eat it.
Wow. I didn't even think about the body count. Wow. The house killed a dog.
That's it.
Yeah. I have my note here is the house killed the dog. Period. Leave. Period.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I don't know if the house killed the dog or if the dog, because they was tied up and it had its collar on, if it wound up just breaking its own neck trying to escape. Like if it kept trying to run and just snap.
Yeah, because also there's a lot of bird deaths.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they keep... Okay, I don't care about the birds. I like birds, but like... They're just slamming it. It's pretty funny because they just keep slamming into the house.
Right. But so maybe that's like along the lines of what you're saying is the house is it's got such a demonic presence that things want to unalive themselves. You know?
Very good, Andy. That's how we have to say things nowadays.
Mm-hmm. They're taking our First Amendment rights.
At the Warrens' home in Connecticut, Ed is giving an interview. The interviewer is really fascinated with the Annabelle doll and asks about Lorraine's possession during an exorcism. We're back at the Perrons. Once again, the clocks stop at 3:07, and this girl gets haunted by a foot tug and a fart. Sounds like a pretty good night to me.
This was around the time when, like, in every horror movie, somebody is getting dragged by an invisible entity.
Yes.
Like, every single horror movie had this. And especially at this point, it's like, I'm good on that. That's not scary anymore.
It's also, I don't know, I don't think an entity could just grab and fully pull a human being like that.
I don't know. It just, to me, it looks funny. It's a funny looking thing.
It is. It's very silly. It's just one little tug, like, wake up!
Yeah. Did you talk about the little kid pulling the spooky music box prank on his mom? On her mom, rather?
I just kept moving. I don't know. I don't know if I had that or not.
Okay. If my kid were to pull a weird spooky music box prank on me, like where she's like,
oh, I have it here. Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll let you get to it then.
Yeah, because it's after the foot tug and the fart.
Oh,
Roger's
after that. Okay.
Yeah. Roger sees the door swinging and he attributes it to an open window. And he's right. There is an open window right there.
Yeah.
We see one of the daughters, Cindy, sleepwalking, just head first into the dresser. Doom.
Yeah. Oh,
That's very
funny.
funny.
An armoire, Robbie.
It's more of a chifforobe.
Is that a thing?
I was in there busting up a chifforobe. Yeah, Tom Robinson. You ever read To Kill a Mockingbird?
Yes.
Yeah, and he's busting up a chifforobe.
Robbie, you're also not going to believe this. I actually wrote To Kill a Mockingbird.
You're Lee Harper.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What's it like?
Yeah, I put my pants on one leg at a time.
That's crazy. You're dead, by the way. I'm pretty sure Lee Harper's dead.
That's really going to poke a hole in my whole thing.
It's Harper Lee, by the way. I switched
Harper
her name
Lee,
around.
Robbie.
Yeah, it's funny. And that was my test. I was testing you. Yeah, and you died in 2016 apparently at 89 years old.
Huh. Oh, To Kill a Mockingbird. Oh, I thought it was To Keep a Mockingbird. That's my.
Oh, that's right.
I wrote To Keep a Mockingbird.
Yeah. You did write the book on how to keep birds as pets.
Yeah, it's.
You also wrote To Keep a Parrot.
Yep. Whole series on birds.
You wrote To Keep a Dodo, and that was your downfall. That's when people start to think, I think he's full of crap.
Yeah, they're all dead, apparently.
The dodo?
Yeah.
No, I'm looking at one right now. Oh! Beep, 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 beep.
Guys, email in. Should Robbie write me a 400-word apology? Double spaced? Times New Roman. Cover sheet, cover page. Let's move on.
Titled My Apology from Robbie.
Sorry. That's it. And I'm like, it's all right.
Roger sees some bruises on the wife, Carolyn. And then we see the youngest daughter talking to Rory. And this is where we get the prank.
Yeah. Okay. If that's the creepiest prank that's ever been.
Oh, yeah.
Right? It's a mirror. It's spinning. The background's moving. It's like if you know, I forget the exact context, but it's like, the kid will appear behind you. And then the kid's like, boo. And the mom's like, Jesus Christ. Like, I would get that kid tested immediately. Is my kid a sociopath? What's that about?
Well, the next question that would have been asked, if it was me, would have been my kid going, Daddy, did you poop your pants?
Daddy, it smells.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, you scared it out of me.
Yeah. Don't be such a creep fest.
This had me so tense, though. This was scary. Because
Yeah.
I was waiting for, like, a face to, like, appear in the mirror or something, and it just didn't.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, ooh, mama, I'm scared. But I was
Yeah,
also saying, ooh, mama, because it's Vera Farmiga.
Whoa. Actually, it's the mom.
Oh, you're right, so never mind.
Yeah.
That's later when we actually see a scary person in the mirror.
Yes, because she's got the second sight. She's a clairvoyant. But yeah, real spooky stuff. It's also like less is more type deal.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, you always need these fake outs in these movies for the
You need-
real scares to hit.
Yeah.
This daughter convinces Carolyn, the mom, to play hide and clap. I also try to hide my clap. The dresser opens. The dresser opens and we see two arms come out and clap, but it's not the daughter. This is scary as heck.
Yeah, spooky hands coming out of the armoire.
Yeah, Shifero, we're gonna do this all show.
Yeah. It's a nice touch.
It is
Very
a nice touch.
Didn't really spook me though. I was like, it's just like it was admiration. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Nah, that freaked me out. The idea of just arms coming out of your dresser because you can't see behind the clothes is like, that's creepy. That's creepy.
Couldn't agree more.
Roger gets a job driving to Florida. He's driving okay, I'm gonna retake that, sorry. Roger gets a job driving a truck to Florida. The girl Nancy, or I think the girl, is pulled even harder this time. It's the girl sleeping next to Nancy. This is what gets so confusing is all the names, and I don't know which is who or who is who until they start yelling at each other.
Fancy, Clancy, Bancy, all of them.
Yeah, one of them is played by Clancy Brown.
I noticed that. Yeah.
SpongeBob, me boy! They tugged on my leg!
Yeah. It smells like sulfur!
This is actually where I realized that this family has 5 daughters. Because I was going, I don't know who is who, how many daughters, and this is where I go, Laura!
Yeah. It's also like they establish one of them, like when they first move in, like the oldest one is like, yeah, great, we gotta move into this crap hole. And it's like, oh, okay, that's the angsty one, whatever, but we never get anything else. It's like, why'd you even put that in? If you're not gonna if you're not gonna build on this character, don't put anything in.
Like, I know that it's real that they had 5 daughters.
Yeah.
You don't need to make it true to life. Alright, some of these, alright, in this world, they have 3 daughters.
Right, now, you could cut this if, I don't think it's offensive, but
oh, here we go.
here I go. A family that has 5 daughters, right? They're probably gonna be more. It's gonna be easier to pull one over on a family with 5 daughters, right?
I'm not touching that.
You think maybe
I'm
there's a
not
correlation between amount of children and susceptibility to some hoaxing?
Okay, the amount of children, yes. Okay. Yeah, the 5 daughters, I was like, I'm gonna X out the word daughters and just write children over that sentence.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, like...
well, that's why I wasn't touching it. I was like, I'm gonna get myself a 39.5-foot pole here.
No, it's like, it's, you know, when somebody's got that many kids, and they're like, I don't know, it's just something about it is like...
It wasn't... Okay, I'll say this, it was a much different time back then. Back then, people had a lot of kids. You know, my mom was one of 7.
Yeah, same. My dad was one of 6.
My dad was one of 5. My grandmother was one of 13.
Damn!
Like, it was a different time back then of just people having kids. And so, it makes... While, if this took place nowadays, I'd say you're right. But because this is the early 70s, I'm going... Yeah, no, it makes sense to have 5 kids. A lot of families back then had 5 kids.
That's true. That's truth, justice, and the American way.
It was the American way back then.
Yeah.
But now millennials are killing the population, not having enough kids.
Yeah, with their avocado toast and their...
Yeah, my wife gave birth to avocado toast.
Dude, that is crazy. That's the craziest thing I think I've ever heard in my life.
It was delicious.
You ate your avocado toast child?
Yeah, of course. What else was I gonna do with it?
Raise it?
I saved $75,000 by eating that.
Oh my
avocado
god!
toast. If I went to a restaurant, if I went to a restaurant, I would have had to take out a loan to get avocado toast.
Wow.
Do you know how much this coffee cost?
How much, Robbie?
$15,000. That's why I can't buy a house.
Dude, New York is getting crazy.
Yeah, I spent $15,000 on this cup of coffee, and I'm eating avocado toast straight out of my wife.
This yarn.
Just to make ends meet, Andy.
This is the craziest thing I think I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. You don't even want to know where my hummus comes from. I was trying to think of another thing that millennials eat, I guess. I don't really like hummus.
I don't want to know. You are correct.
Yeah. Do you like hummus? Write in. Do you like hummus? RoydsReview at gmail.com. I don't. You ever have chocolate hummus?
I have to like hummus. Or they'll kill me.
You ever? Oh my god. You ever have chocolate hummus?
I haven't. That sounds kind of yucky.
That sounds pretty good, mainly because it's dessert. As the girl is checking under her bed for a demon, the door starts to close on its own. This is scary. This had me really spooked.
Robbie was spooked, officially.
I was. Christine, that's the girl's name. She wakes up Nancy because she sees someone standing behind the door. Nancy gets up and shows Christine that there's nothing there, and then the door slams, and I'm wondering, is it an age thing that some of these people don't see?
Yeah, it could be. It could also be, like some people are a little more susceptible to these things, like Elaine Warren, because she's got the second sight, you know? So, I really like this scene, too, because it's like good, scared acting really sells horror. Yeah. And that girl is so terrified. And it really sells it. Like, if she was just like, but there's something there, it would be like, all right.
No, nothing. She's crying.
She is petrified. Yeah, it is very good.
Yeah, great performance. I don't know the actress's name. This is Christine. So hang on one second. Christine Perron is played by Joey King. Great job, Joey King. I know you're listening.
Yep, she emails in.
Yeah. Joey Lynn King.
She's also a baby kangaroo.
That's crazy. I noticed how high she was jumping in the movie.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I like this shot or this scene of Ed and Lorraine going to a house and debunking some stuff. He's like, yeah, no, this floor creaks.
Yeah.
So, like, they're trying to be like, see, not everything is ghosts.
Yeah, but then, like, they know when something's real.
Yeah.
It's cool. I like that aspect of it. I'm not a huge fan of there's an objective truth that God and the devil, as you know it from the Bible, exists.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
Relax. Yeah, keep going. I got
Carolyn then becomes one of the most relatable characters in this movie because she pops a couple pills before folding laundry. Love that.
That's the mom?
Yeah, she's high as a kite.
Yeah, well, she's apparently...
She's doing origami and stuff.
she's getting her ass beat, like, by a demon. So, it's...
She's getting her ass beat and her cheeks clapped. Because she does, at that one scene, they're like, hey, let's do some fun stuff. And then the next morning, she's like, how rough were you with me?
That's true, yeah. And he's like, you know me.
Don't ask no questions, baby girl. Carolyn hears the girls playing hide and clap, but all the girls are asleep, and then all the pictures fall off the wall. Carolyn hears another clap, and I am terrified, Brother Bear. Oh boy.
I've got 2 questions. Number 1. the walls in this house are pretty grotty. Before you hang up anything, you should sand and paint. I don't know why you did that.
It's the early 70s, baby.
Okay. Number 2. All the pictures fell, making a massive crashing sound. Nobody woke up. Why not?
That's a great question, Andy. 2 great questions.
Wow. Thank you. Yeah, very, very cool stuff. I'm into this.
I was terrified.
Yeah. I like the mom's performance. She is, like, sympathetic. I feel bad for her.
Yes. Yeah, because the father's out at this point. He's working.
And, like, the Warrens explain in their class, like, hey, there's 3 stages to possession. It's like, something... Oppression.
Infestation, oppression, and possession.
Oppression, possession. It's funny because that's in my song and I still forgot. But infestation, oppression. She's clearly in the oppression stage. She's just like, but like, what is this?
I don't know.
Being hunted, you know, and it's. I feel bad for her.
Oh yeah, because eventually she gets trapped in the basement.
Brother Bear. Also, she gets like shoved down the stairs.
Yes.
By an entity, like, and then she's in there. She's doing the match thing.
Well, the entity is really doing them a favor, making sure that 6th kid isn't born.
Yeah. Yeah. Said you can't afford it.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
When some little girl says, "Wanna play hide and clap?" and then we see the 2 arms appear behind Carolyn, my chest hurt. I was like, nah. Nah.
My chest hurt. Oh, man. Yeah, no, like, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Good spooky stuff.
Freaking me out.
Yeah.
Cindy is sleepwalking again, and again slamming her head into the chifforobe. She's really busting up that chifforobe.
Yeah, this part I found funny.
Just because her sister, like,
there's a guy on the top of the armoire.
Dude, no, the girl from The Ring just jumps on top of them.
But she's just like, hey.
Ah!
It's like, that's funny to me. I don't know. Like,
hitting the Uso splash from the top of the chifforobe.
From the top of the chifforobe.
Oh, no. By God, she's broken in half.
No one has ever said the word chifforobe in any sort of WWE anything.
Well, they need to. All right, we need people coming out of chifforobes in the WWE.
Yeah, bring back chifforobes.
The next scene is where Roger returns home and just finds the whole family going insane.
Yeah.
This is where we get Ed and Lorraine giving the class on the 3 lessons or the 3 stages of possession.
Yeah, poop, duty, and crap.
That's what it is.
Yep.
Carolyn is there, and she asks Ed and Lorraine to come check out their house. And she uses, like, I have daughters. You have a daughter. Come check it out at least. And they're like, all right.
Yeah.
I also didn't realize it wasn't until this late in the movie that they crossed paths with the Warrens.
Yeah.
Ed and Lorraine show up to the parents' house, and immediately they start believing what's going on. And Lorraine senses something bad happened in the cellar.
Yes. They mention everything, like, that happened except the dog dying.
Yeah, that's never mentioned again.
That would be the first thing I said. I'd be like, hey, this house killed my dog.
This family gets over the dog like that.
Yeah. They were like, you know what? It's kind of a burden. Anyway.
Lorraine asks to see Rory, and she does, and it's just like a little Clockwork Orange looking fella.
Yeah.
And then Lorraine sees a body just hanging from the tree outside, and she explains to Carolyn and Roger that the entity has latched on to the entire family. Okay, I guess that happens.
And they're saying, like, hey, even if you leave, this stuff is gonna be with you.
Yeah. I also didn't didn't know that in order to get an exorcism, that they need more proof. So they're like, yeah, we need to basically do some ghost adventures stuff.
Yeah.
And this is where this is where I stopped being scared, because I was like, this is just an episode of Ghost Adventures now.
See, I liked this little found footage thing they did.
I think it's good, but it's not scary.
Yeah, I don't know if I was scared. I was just like, I'm into this. Also, question. How much is this gonna cost the family? Seems like big bucks, right?
Yeah, probably expensive.
They didn't mention that. They make the Warrens seem like heroes in this movie, but they were.
Well, they're filming it for their Travel Channel show.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah.
The Conjuring.
Yeah, exactly.
Conjure this.
Oh. Ed reveals to Lorraine that none of Carolyn's voice was recorded during their interview. And then Lorraine...
I'm sorry. There's also a line where Ed says, well, it hasn't gotten violent yet, and that's a good sign. It pushed the mom down the stairs.
It killed the dog.
It killed the dog. It's killing birds.
Yeah, it's violent.
It's been violent. It's been violent.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
The girl has literally been smashing her head against the chifforobe every night.
Yeah, they got attacked by a little guy on top of the armoire.
Yeah. Your daughter has CTE at 8 years old.
Yeah.
Banana wah, banana wah. Lorraine finds that a bunch of bad stuff happened on that property. And then at 3:07, the recording starts up again, and a bunch of screaming is just coming from it. Like, it just starts running like...
Yeah, that spooked me.
It's spooky,
it's like, if I were to like, oh, I recorded this thing, and then you play it back, and it's not what you recorded, but it screams of agony, I'd be like, oh my god, pants pooped.
Whoa. Ed, Lorraine, and some dudes set up the house for an investigation. Once again, now that we have these other people, I know it's based on a true story. Let's knock out some of these guys.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, one of them almost gets it at the end, but...
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Is that a thing? What is that?
That's a saying.
Is it?
Yeah.
Never heard that in my life.
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Okay.
Never heard that saying?
No.
Okay. The cellar door opens on its own. Ed, Lorraine, and a cop go down and investigate the cellar. There's nothing. We learn the cop is a skeptic. And the next morning, Roger is making breakfast for everyone.
Yep.
Like, the cop, the Warrens, his entire family, that other guy that they brought with them who does, like, audio-visual. Like, what are we doing here?
Just taking advantage of a well-meaning family.
Lorraine is also doing everyone's laundry for some reason. So, like, Roger is making breakfast, but then Lorraine Warren is doing everyone's laundry. This is cool when the sheet starts to fly away and gets, like, caught on a ghost or something.
Yeah, that was cool.
And then we see Bathsheba in a window, and she pukes into Carolyn's mouth.
Yeah, and I guess that's it. Official possession.
Yep, that's how it works.
Yeah. Yucky.
And then we see, for some reason, Ed is working on the car instead of working on the investigation. What are we doing?
Yeah, yeah. I didn't get
I
that.
don't-
I didn't need it.
I don't need the breakfast. I don't need the car. At least the laundry results in something. But
yeah,
like,
spooky thing happens, yeah.
but like, they're just trying to establish, hey, now all these people are just living together right now for some reason.
Yeah, in harmony, yeah.
Okay.
I like how they set up cameras and stuff that like snap photos when like it gets cold or something.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That is, when there's like a change in temperature that goes past it. Yeah.
And you could like see it walking. Like you can't see it, but you could tell by the cameras and stuff. It's like, oh my god, it's going up the stairs. It's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, because we see it when the girl is walking up and it's like attached to her. It's like, why do we need pictures of her? It's like, it's not taking pictures of her, you idiot.
Yeah, idiot.
Fool! Ed and Roger are talking while Ed is working on the car, and he tells Roger that during the last investigation, Lorraine saw something horrible, but I don't even know what it was. Oh. And then at night, the cop hears the wind chimes, but I wouldn't have questioned that because they're outside.
Yeah, hey, maybe there was a breeze. I like this part, though.
Yeah,
like
when he
that,
hears a lady go, look what you made me do. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, Taylor Swift. He then sees a maid that took her own life. That's with all the blood coming from her wrists.
Hey,
Ooh.
look what she made me do.
Nice.
M-A-I-D, Robbie.
Nice.
Yeah, have that in my notes.
Nice.
I wrote it down. I said, Robbie's not gonna want to miss this. Yeah. Pretty good, though. I like how, like, that happens to the skeptic, and he's immediately like, oh, I guess this is real, huh? Wow.
No longer a skeptic. All right.
Hey, I'm sufficiently spooked.
Oh, yeah. Cindy then sleepwalks with the attachment, and they hear two voices and find her sleeping in a wall behind the chifforobe now, because now they've really busted up that chifforobe.
They certainly have. Because
Yep.
there's shirts in the chifforobe.
There are. They're also using a black light to, like, find it or whatever, and they're looking like, Roger, oh my god, dude. Oh, this is what you've been using to clean up?
Oh my goodness.
This is my good blouse.
Oh god.
Lorraine finds a noose and then falls through the floor.
Spooky.
In the cellar, Lorraine hears laughing and sees a lady with a knife. I'm out. Bye.
Yeah, well, you gotta get out of there first.
That's
And,
fair.
Yeah. That's pretty rough. You just fell through a wall or a ceiling or whatever.
Yeah.
Now you're like in a crawl space in a creepy basement, the creepiest basement of all time. Sucks.
We're now just moving at a mile a minute in this movie, though.
Yes, unrelenting. But now it's starting to make sense.
Yeah.
Like before, it was like, what is all of this? And then it essentially tells you in this scene, it's like, so all the spirits are telling Lorraine that the demon made them do all these bad things. And because all these bad things happen in this house, the spirits are still there and they're restless. And it's all like, if you get rid of the demon, everybody's free. You know, like, bye-bye scary. Less convoluted. It all made sense here. Where the first time this kind of missed me. I was like, what is going? It's just all spooky stuff for no reason, but there is a reason. I get it now.
Yeah, it's kind of a mark against your movie, though, if you need a scene where you stop the movie dead to look at the camera and explain to everyone what's going on.
Right, and I think that's also often to the detriment of horror, when you flat out explain everything.
Yeah.
Like, there's something spooky about unexplained things. But I think in a movie like this, where you have so many different spooky things happening, it's kind of like a previous episode, Cabin in the Woods. Like, all this spooky stuff needs to be explained. And it is in that movie, and it is here, too. Because it's just like, you can't have so many... Like, think of the previous episode, The Shining. At the end of that movie, it's just like a horror, like a spooky house. It's like a haunted house. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like a Halloween haunted house. Like, she's going room to room. She's like, oh my god. And then it's like, two people in weird costumes going down on each other. It's like, what's that? And then she goes to the next room and it's like a skeleton. Ah! It's like, okay, but what is this?
Exactly.
It's just like random spooky stuff. What's going on? So I think maybe there's like a threshold. Like if you got like 4 or more spooky things happening, you got to start explaining.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, you gotta kind of explain, like, hey, why are there so many spirits
How
here?
are these connected, or is this just a weird haunted house situation?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
We learn the demon is feeding off of Carolyn, and it uses the mother to kill the daughter and pulls one of the girls around by the hair, which was pretty cool. She's like, "Wah!" and just yanking it around by the hair.
Yeah, she gets smashed into glass and it breaks. It's like, oh my god.
I'm surprised her hair didn't rip out.
Guys, get out of here.
Down by the lake, Lorraine hears a voice say "mommy" and sees her daughter floating. She goes back and immediately calls her mom. Like, yo, you tell me my daughter is all right.
That's right, because when she fell, her necklace got caught in the basement. And that necklace has a picture of her daughter. And now the demon has access to her daughter through the picture. Whoa.
Ed and Lorraine show a priest the proof, and the priest is hesitant to do the exorcism because the kids aren't baptized. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Eventually that comes to nothing because they just agree to do it anyway.
Yeah, they're just like, I'll just do it.
Yeah. The Warrens' daughter gets woken up by a tug. This is where I was very confused because I was like, which daughter is this? And Laura's like, the Warren. I was like, oh, that's right. I was like, again, I know this is realistic, but change something so I'm not going, which little girl is this?
So it took me the second time to understand exactly what was happening here. Also, this, in my opinion, best scene in the movie. The darkness, like chasing her.
Yeah.
Ooh, girl, that's spooky. Love it.
Yeah, and we just see the locket like shaking, just like her mom's end.
Yeah. Great stuff. Loved it.
Apparently the daughter's name is Judy. She sees the door to the room of forbidden stuff open and the Annabelle doll is missing. She sees who she thinks is her Nana brushing the hair of the Annabelle doll. The doll turns its head and it's not Grandma, and then she's gone. I don't like this. I'm out.
That's not Grandma at all.
That's Grandpa.
He's like, how you doing? Just combing his doll's hair. Like, Granddad, put that back. It's haunted.
Grandpa, you died in 1986.
He's like, sure did. It's Spookville. Brother, population you, brother.
Oh, no.
I do like how that rocking chair gets absolutely, like, whipped at her.
Yeah. The chair gets thrown at Ed and Lorraine after they return home. It's like, oh, okay, sorry.
Jesus.
Roger returns to the motel that the Perrons are now staying at, and Carolyn has taken two of the daughters back to the house to kill them. But again, why is it only two of the daughters?
I think the demon's like, 5 daughters. Jeez, all right, I gotta do 2 at a time.
Yeah, it's almost like the demon's like, we're just gonna take 2. That's that's good enough. Good enough.
Well, I guess those are the 2, right? That were like, because one of them, the one played by Joey, she saw the demon pushing the door, and she was dragged. And then the other one's the little one that had the music box, right?
I believe so, yeah.
So they were the 2 that were also like kind of.
But wasn't the attachment supposed to be on the whole family?
Yeah, I guess. But their attachment was stronger, maybe. I don't know. Email in. You what's going on?
Once again, for the purposes of the movie, we only need about 2 or 3 daughters. We don't need 5.
Yeah, you could probably do it. Yeah, you could do it in 2.
Yeah,
and you wouldn't need anybody.
Because the other 2 are literally just at the hotel doing nothing.
Yeah, just like being spooked. They're like, oh no. I like how the dad is an absolute moron.
He gotta be in horror movies. Yeah, every character has to be written like an idiot in a horror movie.
But like, they get to the house, and Ed is like, I gotta do the exorcism. And the dad's like, well, you said you need a priest. You're not a priest. Thanks, man. Hey, thanks for clearing that up.
Absolutely hilarious. When he pulls the cross out of his shirt like a superhero or something. I was like, what is that? Yeah, I know I'm not a priest, but don't worry. I'm wearing a crucifix. It's like, that doesn't make you a priest.
Just makes you a guy.
By that logic, wearing a yarmulke makes you a rabbi.
Yeah.
Stupid. Very funny, though.
It is funny.
This also does not seem to be going well.
No, the demon shoots at them with a gun. That's funny. That is funny. You have supernatural powers. Better use a gun.
A glizzy.
Yeah.
A glizzy?
The demon pulled a glizzy.
They're throwing hot dogs at us. During this whole search, that other member of the crew is searching for the other daughter, Andrea, who has been like locked away. There's also been this weird, barely touched upon romance blossoming between the audiovisual guy and one of the daughters. Who cares? It's never brought up.
Yeah, get that out of here.
Who cares? Like, I don't need that scene earlier to add to this scene where he's looking for her. I want her safe anyway for the purposes of the movie.
It's just like a young person is in danger. We need to save them.
Right.
That's it.
I don't need it to be this guy's like, but I want to F.
Yeah.
The girl I want to F is in danger.
I want to do kisses.
Yeah, just save her. Just save her. Good enough reason she's in danger.
Yeah, I am egregious to that.
The chair goes into the air during the exorcism. I thought the demon was about to pile drive this woman into the ground. Because she's hanging upside down at one point.
Yeah.
But
it needs her because she is the vessel.
Yeah, and instead it's just a power bomb, and that chair explodes.
Yeah. I also like how she has like superhuman strength. She's got demon strength. It's cool.
The demon tells Roger that Carolyn is gone and everyone is going to die. And at one point, we just get a good scream, Bathsheba! Yeah. They save the mom from the possession, and everything's going to be okay. But I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Are the other ghosts just still there in that house?
No, I think the demon was like stopping them from moving on.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. They could be there, but then they're like cool. They're cool now. They're like, hey, made you breakfast. Oh, shit. This ghost made me breakfast. I'm like, oh, they kind of burnt my toast. And they're like, oh, wasn't good enough. And then they start haunting you again.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Damn. I like how they do a classic, like, remember who you are to the mom to get her out.
Yeah.
But I like how they're like, remember that poorly photoshopped photo of you and your family at the beach? And she does, and then she's saved. Yeah. And then they show like the real Warrens over the credits.
Yeah.
Like, wow, they really gave the Warrens a glow up, huh?
Well, they do that in every movie.
Big time glow up. Patrick Wilson. He's a good looking dude.
Oh yeah.
Your Farmiga. It's a good looking lady.
Hey, listen, that's Hollywood, baby.
That's Hollywood, baby.
And then they get a call to investigate the Amityville horror. Lorraine says there's been a murder on Long Island. And as they pull away, Billy Joel's Moving Out starts playing.
Yeah. Yeah, is the second one?
I have no idea. That was a joke. I don't know.
They do say Long Island though, right?
Yes. No, that is true. The timeline is way off because they do investigate the Amityville horror, but it's like 2 or 3 years after this. Like, it's not like they got a call at this house. It was like, we got to go investigate the Amityville horror house.
Huh. You know, my dad told me a story that when the Amityville horror murders happened, he was at a gas station, and this like random guy who was pumping gas like next to him was like, yo, did you hear about this Amityville horror thing? And my dad was like, yeah, that's crazy. And the guy was like, yeah, it was my cousin. Yeah, his cousin murdered his family.
That's sick.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Well, that's a really cool thing to do.
What?
Should we go to Letterboxd?
What'd you say though?
I said that's a really cool thing to do. Going to Letterboxd.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is a cool thing to do.
You can follow us on Letterboxd at TheRoydsBand.
Yeah, hell yeah. This was better than I remember it being.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I was scared.
Yeah.
Parts of it I thought really kind of silly.
Yeah.
I think it's a 3.5-star movie. Andy, what do you think?
I was gonna say the exact same score.
Andy, look at that. Great minds. They think alike.
They think very similarly.
They do.
I think it's a decent horror movie. It's very like Hollywood horror. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
It's like this is horror with mass appeal, where a
lot of bananas.
A lot of bananas. But yeah, I think as far as big Hollywood horror goes, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
But it's pretty good.
Yeah. Robbie, I wrote a song.
Andy, I also wrote a song. For our viewers and listeners, usually at this point, we used to do trivia, but now going forward, we will have a full trivia episode at the end of every month with all the movies we have covered for the month.
Stay tuned, brothers and
Stay
sisters.
tuned for that. So we'll be jumping right into our songs. Andy, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have a pick to flip on me, but you know what I do have?
What?
A 6-sided die.
I mean, I have a pick.
All right, you can flip the
To
pick.
keep in tradition.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. Heads or tails, Robbie?
Let's go with tails.
It's heads.
Flip.
Dude, you've ruined your entire office.
Yeah.
What kind of song you got?
Weird. Kind of weird.
Okay. I got a medal. I got a medal. Who do you think should go first? You know what? I won the pick toss, Robbie.
Yeah, so you decide. You don't just
Okay,
ask me.
I'll go first. My song is called "She Made Me Do It," and ever since Ozzy passed, I've been on a big Black Sabbath kick. So there's a bit of a Sabbath influence here, with some more modern sensibilities mixed in. But
So it's like Sabbath, but with a beat.
yeah, trap Sabbath.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's called "She Made Me Do It," and it goes like this.
unspeakable things. She made me do it. Drown my sorrows, gave up my child, sacrifice it for the Dark Lord. Malevolent spirit haunts me. It aims to take my soul away from here. Malevolent spirit calls me. I aim to do her bidding now. Infestation, oppression, possession. Infestation, oppression, possession. Infestation, oppression, possession. Infestation, oppression, She made me do it. She made me do it. Burn the witches at the stake. She made me do it. Drown my baby. Someone please save me. Don't let her make me do it. Don't let me do it. Malevolent spirit haunts me.
manifestation, depression, and possession. Infestation. It's the whisper, footsteps, the feeling, the presence, which ultimately grows into oppression. Second stage. This is where the victim, and usually the one who's psychologically vulnerable, is targeted specifically by an external force. It breaks the victim down, crushes their will. And once in the living state, moves into the third and final stage, possession.
That's my song called She Made Me Do It.
That was cool, and I absolutely see the Black Sabbath influence on that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, definitely in the chorus. The do.
Yeah.
Big time. Yeah, just a big time spooky song. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a little bit of rock, a little bit of roll. Used my vintage SG tuned to D standard.
Whoa, you got a vintage SG?
Robbie, it's the brand vintage. Use my 5-string bass. Yeah. And yeah, man, rock and roll. Robbie, your song.
So I watched this movie, and my first thought was, I should do a really spooky song. But one of the reasons I don't like to sit down right after watching the movie and writing is because it gives me time to, like, think. And I was getting really hung up on his lesson in possession. And I was like, what if I did a Schoolhouse Rock thing? And I was like, what if I tried to do, like, a dark, minor key Schoolhouse Rock type thing? And I tried it, and it didn't come out exactly how I wanted it to sound. But I think you could still see the influence on it. My song is called Lesson in Possession. I wrote the entire thing on the piano, and then I just kind of transcribed the rest of the parts onto the guitar and bass and stuff. So I've been doing pretty much all my songs lately. So here's my song called Lesson in Possession, and it goes like this.
A lesson in possession. Listen to me. Easy as your ABCs. Lesson in possession. Listen to me. Protect your soul and body. You've got an infestation. It's much worse than a bug. You feel like you've been doing some hard drugs. Once it latches onto you, it will get your family too. You think you're gonna be safe. You think you'll get away. You think because you moved you'll be okay. Now that it's latched onto you, we'll get into lesson 2. A lesson in possession. Listen to me. Easy as your ABCs. Lesson in possession. Listen to me. Protect your soul and body. You're feeling that oppression. You're feeling pretty down. Every time you go to smile, it's upside down. Once it latches onto you, it will get your family too. You feel the oppression. You're shouldering the weight. Everything you once loved, you now hate. Once we're done with number 3, a demon's possessed your body. A lesson in possession. Listen to me. Easy as your ABCs. Lesson in possession. Listen to me. Protect your soul and body. A lesson in possession. Listen to me. Easy as your ABCs. Lesson in possession. Listen to me. Protect your soul
was my song called "Lesson in Possession."
I like that a lot.
Thanks.
That was very cool. Very cool.
Thank you.
Very
Yeah.
Halloween spooky.
It
but
came
like,
across.
like for kids. But
Yeah.
in a good way. It's good.
Yeah, I think you could see the Schoolhouse Rock influence on the chorus there.
Yeah.
When I was doing it, I was like, oh yeah, because Schoolhouse Rock is always in like a major. Let me try to do it in like a minor key
Yeah.
and like kind of make it kind of like spoopy,
Yeah.
I
like it.
Yeah, thank you. And that's kind of what I want to do. I really wanted to do something spooky, and then I really got hung up. I was like, it was very funny to me that he was like, and here's a lesson in possession.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are we? Oh, okay, sure. Like, that was one of the scenes in the movie that was unnecessary, ultimately. Like, I don't care that they're teaching classes on this stuff.
Yeah,
But-
I think it's like, look at how prestigious they are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it gave me my song, and you took influence for your song as well. So
Yeah.
it's the most important part of the movie as far as this podcast is concerned.
I guess, yeah. But
Um,
yeah, really good. Very catchy. I enjoyed it.
Thanks.
Very good.
Thank you. Once again, using my my new mod pedal.
Nice.
Yeah,
What
modulator.
modulation did you use?
I use. Oh no! I
No!
knocked my microphone over.
It was a ghost.
I use it on. The most recent one was detune, was what I used on the harmony guitar part at the very end.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesante.
but most of it, I think I was just on a tremolo setting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Classic tremolo.
Yep.
Cool.
Andy.
Yeah.
What are we doing next week?
That is such a great question. We are doing the movie Seven.
That's true. We are doing 7.
Yeah.
We're gonna do 7 movies next week.
Yep.
I
No, what's in the box,
diseases.
Oh no.
Disgusting.
Robbie, had you ever seen Seven?
I have seen 7 before. Yes. I actually wrote it, produced it, directed it, and starred in it.
Dude, I gotta be honest with you. I'm having a hard time believing that.
You should. None of that is true.
Well, Robbie, why don't you tell them about the socials? Switch it up.
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whole desk shook, Reddit. You type in TheRoydsBand. There we are. There we be. Click the link, and you'll see all our posts. You can tell us which songs you like the most. I fell apart there. Ran out of steam, if you know what I mean.
I think you got it, man. I think you crushed it.
Send us an email at roydsreview@gmail.com. You could also click that link that's in the description below and fill out the movie request form and request a movie that way. If you request a movie, we'll do it. We have some requests coming up. Into the Spider-Verse, or Across the Spider-Verse is coming up. That is a request that we got, so we are excited to be doing that.
Yeah. Super excited. Keep them coming. We appreciate that. We appreciate your listens. Also, just a little more incentive for people to listen or watch on YouTube. Check out this picture I found from our world famous video. Christmas is canceled.
Oh, look at us. We're looking cool. Look at that cane I got. I thought that was a real peppermint stick.
Yeah, he broke his teeth.
Dude, I was in pain.
Yeah. That's us.
I swallowed plastic.
Oh my god.
People say they have microplastics in them. I'm a real man. I got full plastics.
You got macroplastics.
Ain't nothing micro about me, baby.
Oh boy. Well, let me tell you where you can find the music. You go to Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, wherever you get your music, and you search the Royds, and you'll find a bunch of collections of podcast songs, like the ones you heard today, but also 2 albums from studio recordings. Now, if you want everything, you go to TheRoyds.bandcamp.com, and you'll find literally every single song from the Royds, from this podcast, or otherwise, bonus songs, guest songs, all that stuff. And on the YouTube, again, check out the YouTube. We got, a whole bunch of all the songs.
A lot of
are there.
songs.
A lot of songs. And, we got like we said, we got the trivia coming down the pike. We got probably some more. We're gonna start doing some more video type stuff on the YouTube, so stay tuned.
It is down the pike, isn't it? Like turnpike.
Yeah. What do you think? You thought it was down the pipe?
Yep, like the pipeline.
Yeah, I mean that works for me too. It's down the pike and the pipe.
Yeah, we're trying to get our piped and our piked. Our fish. I'm trying to pipe some pike.
That sounds dirty.
You know what sounds dirty, Andy?
What?
I'm gonna go mow my lawn.
Could be dirty.
I'm gonna get dirty. Mainly because I'm gonna listen to Christina Aguilera while I do it.
Gonna get dirty. Yeah. Well, next week 7. Check it out. We'll see his lady.
Bye, everybody.
I hit my hat again.